We don't have anything or keep anything in this area because it's a walkway and it would be really awkward. And then this is where the security camera is. So when I looked at the footage, I expected to see a person. I didn't expect to see that though.
It's the fact that Angela shows what it looks like if someone were to be standing at the door that makes the footage creepier. If Angela's body wasn't able to be seen, as she demonstrates, then how is this clearly apparent? They, or it, just...
Like... Yeah, just go to the next one. I'm not even gonna say anything.
Stands there, completely motionless. While she doesn't know for sure if this was something paranormal, she now knows what it was that her child was looking at. She believes that this had been responsible for making her baby upset.
No.
But of course, you be the judge. Was a ghost caught on camera?
I'm the king of all the judges in this category. Like, I'm telling you, bro.
Or had something else been captured?
Let's go. Okay, another one.
On September 20th of 2020, a father decides to record his two sons during a playful activity. Both his kids are engaged in a playful wrestling match, with each one trying their best to beat the other. It's a tied match, as it looks like neither one can win the game. Well, that is, until one of them gets distracted. It's unclear as to what he's seeing, but his full attention is given. In fact, he's so distracted that his opponent takes this opportunity to beat him. Although capturing his loss on camera, something else was captured that neither the kid's parents could explain. While looking at the video he took, the father sees this.
A ver. Eso pa eso, ven.
Okay, just show. Wait, what? Oh! God damn! I guess they were early for Christmas because that was Santa, bro. Holy fuck. Nah! I mean, that's probably your uncle. That's probably Unc. Trying to engage in the fight.
Eso pa eso.
Oh no, that's just... Never mind, that's just the clothing, bro.
As the father sees that his son is fixated on something, he points the camera to where he is looking, but he doesn't see what it is that's so captivating. Whether he missed it, or it simply was not visible, the camera had caught it. In the closet, a face is captured, but like something out of a nightmare, it doesn't move and stays completely still while
Man, I'm not gonna say shit. I'm actually done, bro.
staring at the camera. Whatever this is, just stays in this corner. But when the father pans the camera to the same spot after turning away momentarily, it's no longer there. Although taken in 2020, there hasn't been any further info on this clip. Yet still, no info is needed to make this footage any creepier. While there has yet to be any updates, viewers can...
I mean, yeah, it is scary, but it could also just be grandpa, bro. Like, be real. And again, editing is also very strong.
Continue to speculate as to what exactly was inside this wardrobe.
It was, or it was just an intruder. You never know.
In the following video, a couple of friends are standing outside a building that hasn't been occupied for years. Nothing about this building had stood out to the friends until they saw this.
Someone at the window.
Now at first glance, the
Yeah, right, man. Come on, bro. Like, seriously? It's probably a ghost.
so-called ghost appears to be mistaken.
The moment I effed it, like, seriously. I told you, I'm the goat of judgments, of all the judges in this category.
Plastic bag. This is so considering that it looks to be caught on a wire that's connected to the building. But
Yeah, it's a fucking bag. It's a plastic bag.
as the video plays out, the notion of this being a bag suddenly becomes questionable. If this had been nothing more than a piece of plastic, then how does one explain the following? As all friends continue to watch the alleged bag, this happens.
Yeah. You see those lines? You see those lines? Nah, it's edited. It's edited. Hell nah. Yeah, it's edited. Holy shit, it's edited.
Whatever
God
this might have
dang.
been just floats around before
That's beyond edited, bro. Holy.
somehow vanishing. But it does this only after the friends started calling out to it. It's as if
Yeah,
it was
right,
hiding
man.
away from
Come
them.
on.
Now, it could very well be that its movement was merely a coincidence that occurred when they shouted, but despite that, it doesn't explain how it just disappears into nothingness. For this reason, the group
Sure,
believes a ghost
man.
was on the roof of this abandoned building. Ghost or not, neither viewers nor the group could explain just how exactly this white object vanished without a trace.
Yeah,
Like most
edited.
videos, there has yet to be a definitive explanation for what was caught.
Next one.
On October 18th of 2024, a video recorded by a security camera inside a classroom began spreading among students after many were freaked out by what was captured. The footage was initially posted by the teacher of this classroom. Mr. Simon, the instructor in question, wanted to share something creepy that he came across while looking at video recordings of his lectures. Rarely does he ever check the camera, but apparently, a student of his had complained about being bullied by a classmate. So naturally, Mr. Simon checks the camera to see what was going on between the two. But while checking, he sees a notification saying that motion was detected at 10 p.m. on October 17th. Now this was odd, considering that school was closed during this time. He checks the footage, expecting a thief or a janitor to appear. But instead, he ends up seeing something that scares the living daylights out of him. This is what he saw.
Alright, let's see. Jesus. Like, bro, come on. Come on. Like, seriously?
It's easy to miss the first time, but in case you did, something appears at the entrance to the classroom after a few rotations from the camera. It's pretty faint, but it's there. The camera seems to notice it as it stops moving and stays pointing at the figure.
Yeah.
But when it sees it, the figure just seemingly vanishes. The misty apparition, as Mr. Simon calls it, is no longer present throughout the footage. Or at least, that's what he thinks. Because according to viewers, the reason as to why the camera keeps on moving is because it's still picking up the supposed ghost that was seen. Wherever the camera points is where it's at, it's just not visible. But despite whether or not the mysterious figure was still present, Mr. Simon is fully convinced that something otherworldly had appeared. To this day, he has no idea what exactly was inside his class, and wonders if the camera will ever see this mysterious figure again. Just what was inside Mr. Simon's class?
Just what was inside this guy's classroom? Well, first off, I hope at day, kids. And at night, nothing. Because I don't know what this is, but if you have a brain, you know that glitched things also happen on cameras. And you also know that blurry vision on a camera can make weird things and weird shapes on the camera footage. I'm gonna leave it at that.
In the Russian city of Kirov, a couple were driving down a highway when their dashcam caught footage of something pretty creepy. This video was submitted to me
Another
by
car.
Gregory P., who saw the clip on a local news station. Upon seeing what was captured, he immediately knew that the incident was anything but normal. As the couple drive down the road, they see this.
A human. Oh.
Там мужик на дороге стоял.
Out of nowhere, a mysterious silhouette shows up.
Out of nowhere, an actual person who is obviously a ghost and is probably a demon too. And oh no, never mind. Actually, he's probably possessed. I knew it. No, I'm joking. Obviously, that's probably just a guy who's drunk or like abandoned. I don't know, sleepwalking. You never know.
In front of the car. Its sudden appearance was startling enough that the woman driving swerved upon seeing it. While it may seem like someone was actually standing there, something about them has led viewers to believe that this figure was no person at all.
I'm fucking. Oh my god. I know. Thank you. I know. I'm the best.
Given that they, or it, doesn't flinch upon seeing the approaching vehicle, and all
Then why would he even be standing in at the middle of the fucking road while he can hear a car coming? Like, you think he's just gonna keep staring there like, oh no? Like, he clearly doesn't give a shit, because I think he has ears, so he could hear the car coming, and he just decided to stay there. So, you think he will flinch there at his own fucking, I don't know, man, it's some bullshit again.
so that they just manifest out of nowhere. It's believed that this was paranormal. Although it's hard to say for sure if that's so, at least it's
Yeah, like, if it's normal persons are not ghosts. They're not paranormal. They have a life. This guy's probably drunk.
certain that most viewers think something unexplainable was captured. Now, this next video was submitted to me by Sienna G, who received the following clip from her aunt. In the footage, Sienna's aunt is filming her son, who appears to be roaming around inside her room. Although initially thinking that her aunt had sent her a cute video of her little cousin, Sienna soon felt that something was off about the clip. It wasn't obvious at first, but upon watching it the second time, she instantly got chills. The clip, as it turns out, was sent to Sienna because something strange was captured. Have a look.
How mommy say got the stuff look like this? Check it out.
Alright, what's going on? I'm actually gonna end my life. No, whoa. I'm joking. What I was gonna say is I'm gonna jump off a cliff. Oh, no, that's the same thing. Hold on. These videos are just the definition of trying to get you laughing at the hardest instead of trying to creep you out the hardest. Like, if you think that's real, then you either have your glasses off, or you're just completely blind, or just stupid. Like, seriously? Come on.
Come on.
As Sienna's aunt films her son, she catches something passing by in front of the camera, but it's really quick when it happens. At exactly 17 seconds into the video, a dark silhouette emerges from the left side of the screen before making its way across the room. By slowing the footage, one can see that something distinct is moving past the camera, but it's also when you slow the footage that the video gets even more creepy. Before
Wait, hold
making
on.
its way across
Look
the
at his
room.
look at
By
his
slowing
back
the footage,
back of his
one
head.
can see that something distinct is
He has a fucked up hairline. Holy shit.
moving past the camera, but it's also when you slow the footage that the video gets even more creepy. Looking at the figure frame by frame, you'll notice that it has a full torso and also what looks like an arm. However, one thing is missing, its head. Despite moving pretty
What?
fast, we can still make out what looks like a body, but nowhere in sight do we see a head. This fact alone is what spooked Sienna and her aunt upon looking closely at the clip.
Yeah,
If
man.
no one else had been inside the room, then what was this? A definitive answer to this question has yet to be given. If you caught something creepy on camera, or
Finally, I can stop. Oh shit, it's
if
not
there's any
done yet.
ghost videos you'd like me to check out and include in the next compilation, you can send them over to scaryvideos444@gmail.com.
Alright.
That being said, let's get back to the video.
Okay.
In the following video, a young girl plays with a pair of glasses while mom and dad talk in the bedroom. It appears that no one else is around except maybe their pet dog. But according to the mother who sent me this clip, there is no way that her dog was responsible for this creepy incident. If no one else was present in the kitchen during this time, as she states, then what was this?
Alrighty. What's happening? The curtains close.
Understandably,
Wait, what?
the child's parents were freaked out upon
Yeah, but the child itself was like, I didn't hear shit. Like, we've seen in all these other videos, little kids freaking out, seeing absolutely nothing. This girl apparently hears someone screaming and doesn't give a shit and just breaks her fucking glasses instead. So, first, that's the first thing I'm gonna point out in this video. Second thing, it sounded like someone was whispering very close to the camera, so it could have just been someone whispering to the camera really close, because it kind of sounds like this. It sounded like that. That's how it sounded, and that's not a scream.
listening to what was captured, either in the kitchen or somewhere else in the house. A loud screech is heard. Someone in
Yeah, you hear that? That sounds like someone's just silently screaming close to the camera. That's how it sounded.
the house had screamed, but this doesn't make any sense, as no one else lives there except them, who certainly didn't scream during this recording. Now, even stranger is the fact that their daughter had no reaction whatsoever to the sound. In fact, no one else had heard it when it happened. Whether person or ghost, the family has no clue as to who or what had made the noise.
Oh, last one, boys. Then I can
In this
finally
last
stop
video,
recording.
a man who lives alone recorded a video to show what's been happening ever since he moved in. The apartment that he's currently renting isn't exactly a place he calls home. Almost every night, something strange happens. From tapping noises coming from outside his window to things moving on their own as if tipped over by someone, he no doubt believes that his new place is haunted. Now, he's been recording a couple occurrences ever since moving in, but the most recent video on his page is by far the most unsettling encounter he's ever had.
Alright.
It's late at night when this is captured.
Somebody coming out of the closet? We all accept you.
На 2:30 ночи,
Russian?
а мы только начинаем веселиться. Проснулся от стука из шкафа. А это одна сторона, левая дверца, слегка приоткрывается и стучит. Не знаю, видно, не видно.
This is just weird. Open it. Do it, you coward. Alright, that's kind of weird. But, now, call me way too judgy, but when he opened the door, he didn't point downwards, so someone could be there, crawling out of it. Now I know that sounds like I'm the one paranoid here, but you never know, okay?
Такая хуйня, ребята.
It goes without saying, but the
Okay, now I don't really have anything to say about this one being fake or real, because it doesn't really give a lot of footage, so I don't have a lot to work with. But I'm gonna just say maybe that was real, but I'm gonna still say no.
man was on edge throughout the whole night. Thinking that someone was hiding in his wardrobe, he walks over with caution, but this wasn't necessary, as eventually he finds out that nothing was inside. Or so it seems. While nothing in particular stands out, except for some moving hangers, viewers believe that a presence of some sort was actually in there. It just wasn't visible to the naked eye.
And how do they know? They're acting out here like they know how all this shit works and they actually experience it themselves. It makes no sense. Where did these even come from?
Whatever presence might have been there has definitely spooked the man. But regardless,
Yeah.
this alone was enough to send him out of his place and into a new one. No further video.
Alright, that's good for him. But I'm gonna end the 1 hour video here. Jesus fucking Christ. Wasted another 2 hours of my day making videos. I need help.